What's the biggest message your coach is giving you going into your senior year?
Just don't get ahead of yourself, because obviously I committed and I signed, and I could have the biggest head in the world about being cocky and stuff, but like coaches were telling me, like, just go out there and play like you've always played. You know, you have a bigger target on your back, you know, so like I know people are going to try to play the hardest against me, guard me the hardest. You know, there's going to be a lot of defensive schemes where there's going to be a lot of triple teams. You know, just go out there and play your game and play throughout the game and just figure out ways to, like, just not be big-headed, you know, in a situation where I could be. But, like, again, I know I'm not, you know, that type of person to be cocky. So that's the biggest thing I think coaches have given me, is just, like, continue to play how you played throughout these years, because obviously it built you to who you are and how big you are right now. So I just think that's the biggest thing a coach has said to me.
Yeah, Brad Weber. It's my 26th year of coaching here at Oshkosh North. This is my 8th year as head coach.
And so how did you really get into coaching?
Yeah, you know, I think always as a player, I love the game. And so my coach at Sheboygan North, Tom Desatel, who is a Hall of Famer and has the most wins for Division I in the state of Wisconsin, you know, we struck up a good relationship. I think he saw a bit of me in him when he was a young guy, and kind of just encouraged me to you know, continue in the game once my career was done. I wasn't a great player by any means, but, you know, loved the game, loved the guys, and he, you know, started getting me into his summer camps, other summer camps once I got out of high school, and just has been a great mentor for me in growing and becoming a coach.
Basically, like, what else did you do, like, outside of just traveling?
Yeah, again, Team Herro, we're on the EYBL circuit, so it's, you know, just another unique opportunity for me to be able to play against the best competition around the world, so I'm just grateful. We had a lot of ups and downs this year for this our AAU team. We started off very well. I started off well, and then we had our little slumps, and then we ended up going to PCM, not doing so well, but just that experience. You know, I learned a lot from just playing with the, you know, new players we had this year and the talent we had this year, you know, and against the best talent in the world, you know. So again, the experience was, you know, amazing, and really, like, outside of that, I didn't really do much out in the summer because we were just dialed in on, you know, trying to win and going to PCM.
So, like, what's the biggest takeaway or lesson that you learned from that program, really?
Just being disciplined and taking criticism, you know, because Chris Herro was my coach since 7th grade, and you know, he built me he's one of the main reasons, you know, I'm the person I am today, and I'm just grateful for, you know, him and his guidance that he gifted me with, and obviously I got a little frustrated with him sometimes, he got frustrated with me sometimes, but we always, at the end, we always talked it through, and then we, you know, we made up, and, you know, so I'm just grateful for him, and just learning and being disciplined and just developing my skills is the main thing Team Herro has done for me.
What is your why?
Yeah, I think, you know, there are a couple of them. Number one, and most, is just pouring into kids, helping them achieve their dreams. It's fun to be a part of the journey. I think second, you know, sports, I believe, has always been able to teach life lessons more so than I can maybe do in the classroom. Just different scenarios, environments set up, but also as a sport, you choose to be here. Some kids in my class don't choose to be in my class. So I think that we're able to establish a different type of relationship through sport than we are through academics. It's awesome when I get to have both my players as students and as athletes, because we get to have a variety of environments. And then, you know, and it's when it all comes together, but another one of my whys is being a part of something bigger than yourself. I think that when society is at its best is when we have people who see themselves as part of something versus I am the something. And team sports do that. Absolutely. And I, you know, believe that in a perfect scenario, when your personal achievements combine within the bigger piece of team, that's when everybody gets to eat. And that's tough to do sometimes, and it's tough, especially with teenagers, to have them see that bigger picture. But that's really kind of my why, is to help individuals, to grow a team, and to kind of just be able to show any and all that are around what magic can happen when we have people working towards a common goal.
Johnny. Good 45. Nice. Good run, Fawn. Good run. Good finish. Yeah, Johnny. Space, Johnny. Good. Good 45.
Both 27K.
Oh, come on.
What's wrong with that? That's clout. That's clout. Let's go. That's clout. You can't. Who guy know even post like the basketball fit?
So what has been your favorite moment in your past 6 years here?
Yeah, there's so many. You know, like this Saturday, when we have our alumni back, that is by far those are my favorite moments. When we get guys who have played for us, who have seen that value of what our program has taught them in now their adult world, and then come back, the sharing of stories, the connection that guys still have. I think that's the perspective that I wish, and why we do this event is so our current guys can connect with our alum, those connections who you know oftentimes open up doors. But I also want our guys to understand, when you talk to these guys, like even our state championship team, when they get together, they don't talk about scores, stats, and rings. They talk about moments. They talk about so-and-so who got, left in the bathroom when we were leaving somewhere and, had to run back and get them. They talk about those kind of bus trips. They talk about that, and I think that is very special for me, because obviously if they feel like they want to stay connected with our program, I feel like we're doing something right. Looking at our youth right now, the amount of former players that are coaches and have their sons in our program, that's special, because again, I think they valued their experience. They want to continue that experience and then share it with the next generation. And then, there are always just the individual moments with individual guys of peak and pit moments, and then being there to help them navigate that. It's that. It's not the records, it's not the banners. Those are nice, don't get me wrong, we love them. But in the end, it's, really those connections.
What were your thoughts about the fall league?
You know, final year of fall league, I was just ready to get it over with. But, you know, obviously, you know, we're in the Brookfield Central Fall League, so we have pretty tough competition this year. They played us against some pretty good teams. But just, you know, going in, I just wanted to, I wanted to figure out, you know, who wants to, you know, play, you know, like just in general, who wants to be on the court with me, who wants to work the hardest, do the right things, you know, and just finding those lineups where we're able to, you know, succeed and make runs, and just figuring out, because we had a lot of injuries going into the season, so just figuring out what mix mattered, and just figuring out what we need to do to get ready for practice and before the season. So.
You ready?
What were your thoughts about fall league?
Yeah, no, I was pleased. Fall league, obviously, we had a decent amount of our key players playing football, so it gave opportunities for guys that they all stepped up and utilized. You know, I think obviously from last year we had summer to start kind of playing around with what does this new personnel look like. With the load that our multi-sport athletes, Zay and his AAU schedule, we had a decent amount of guys resting for different games. And again, because we're as deep as we are, it's great opportunities. But I thought fall league, we started to get that idea of like, okay, how do we click together? And I was pleased with some of the growth that we started there, and then obviously this past week in the season now, just being able to rep daily with all of our guys, minus Bryce and his injury. You know, just starting to figure out what are those combinations that work, how do we play best together, and how do we set each other up to be in a great situation.
How do you want people to remember Zay and when he leaves Oshkosh?
You know, I want them to see him for more than just the basketball player he is. I want them to see him for a genuinely great teammate, great person. I want everybody to know, and I think it's maybe the misconceptions out there, it's hard work that got him to where he is.
Oh, yeah.
And people don't see it. You've been around. You get to see the moments. You get to see the fact that, like, we've got to tell him at times to not go to a gym so his body can rest. Like, in my 26 years, I don't know if there's been somebody that I've had to, like, beg to stay out of a gym. There have been many over the years I'm begging to come in and get a little extra work. He might be the only one where it's like, no, take a day off. Your body needs it. And I think that, you know, that's the recipe for success in any endeavor, is put in the work. And there are no guarantees. but he puts in the work, and I would love for everybody to know, and they'll never know to what extent he puts in the work and what extent his body hurts and he won't ever admit or let on. That would be great for people to know, because I think it pulls back the curtain of how good he is, and it's not God-given. He works on it every single day.
Everybody for coming to acknowledge Zay's hard work and accomplishment, where he will be today signing his national letter of intent to play at Iowa State as a student and as an athlete. Just a few things. Mr. Leader could not be here today. He's actually out of the country for a family event and wanted to stay. So if you know Mr. Leader, he put up a little bit of a fight to try and be here, but Mrs. Leader won out. So anyhow, a few things about the National Letter of Intent. This is a binding agreement between Zay and Iowa State. It's a partnership that will support him and acknowledges his value as a student and as an athlete. Less than 1% of all high school athletes go on to play college sports. So then you can figure out, cut that percent by 75% who are scholarship athletes. So Zay truly is one of the elite, obviously in our state, but in our country, and it's a heck of an accomplishment. So if we could first just acknowledge that. A few things to put in perspective for Zay and our program here at Oshkosh North. He is our single season scoring champ, so he scored the best average in the history of our program here at Oshkosh North. He is second right now in total points scored. He is at 1,818 points. The current leader is Stevie Clark, 1,979 points. It's a, what I would like to say, a pretty storied program when you look at names. Third place is 1,662 Frank Secker, who went on to play at Vanderbilt, was named the Freshman of the Year in the SEC. 1,492 points to a guy who also went to Iowa State from this school, Tyrese Halliburton. And 1,136 points to someone that is very close to this family, and that's his brother Jalen. So pretty neat connection in the world of the first, second family to have 2,000 point scorers. Pete and Ian Wade have done that, but you and Jalen have more points combined total. So again, more things to accomplish still this year before we head off to Iowa State, but again, today is about celebrating Zay, celebrating the family, all of the hard work, all of the dedication, and now the beginning of the next journey. So, Zay, you get to sign your name, which I know we've been working on. And I would recommend putting it on that yellow. Wait,
legendary moment.
All right, and then Mom will need you to sign it also, yes. Bring it on home. Do you have anything you want to say?
I just want to thank everybody for being here. I know everybody's here has had an impact on my career so far, and obviously I want to do a lot more, so I'm just grateful for everybody in here. So I just thank you guys again for all showing and supporting. Even though some of you I'm not as close with, I'm just grateful for all of you guys, and I just want to say thank you. So.
Well, for all that hard work, the process of signing actually is pretty quick. So at this point in time, if you want to come up and get any individual pictures or just share your sentiments with Tyree or Zay, that'd be great. Thank you again for coming.
Why did you commit to Ohio State? What was it about?
You know, just since, I mean, every other school, their recruiting system was awesome, but just like Iowa State, the way, from how they started and the way they finished, you know, just really played an impact on my commitment. You know, just like them coming up to come see me and talk to me during school, even though they're 5 hours away, like three times a week, calling me every day, letting me know how much they want me as a player and as a person. It was that was the biggest difference maker for me, and just they showed me how I was going to fit in, you know, how they're going to develop me, what I needed to do when I got there, what I needed to do before I got there. And it was just like no other school was doing that for me. Not Wisconsin, not Northern Iowa. Like none of those schools were, you know, calling me every day, letting me know like how much they wanted me, and just showing like how they're going to develop me into, you know, what I want to be.
So now that you're committed there, what could you tell me about the other commits that are going there with you?
Yeah, so I played, so Jamarion Bateman, I played with them. You know, me and him are pretty close. I played with them growing up a lot. We played on the Spartans for a little bit, Milwaukee Spartans, and then he practiced with my Team Herro team for a little bit at one point. So I've known him for a while now. And we've always obviously had our battles, you know, throughout the years in AAU and in high school, you know. So me and him are pretty tight, you know. And Makari Moore, he's from Michigan. Me and him, we had our battles my 16U year. That's the first time I met him. We played him 4 times that year. Each game went to overtime. We ended up losing by 1 or 2 every time. And then our final matchup was in the Peach Jam play-in tournament, my 16U year, where we both had 35 plus, and he had a off the glass corner 3 bank to tie the game up and go into double overtime. And after that, we were exhausted. We were like, man, I don't know what we can do. I mean, he just hit a corner bank 3, so you know those dudes. I've known them for a while now, so we were already pretty tight. And Coach TJ emphasized us 3, he wanted us to go do everything together. Like we had our visit together, we went on our official visit together. So he wants us coming in as like, you know, a trio, like brothers, you know, and you know, I'm rocking with that because I already know them and we're pretty tight. So.
Yeah, for sure. I think every time you get a player to go and play at the next level, you get great feedback from the coaches they play for to our players coming back. And, you know, we've figured out a blueprint. You know, Coach Shady had that blueprint in place. And as each guy went on to play at the next level, the feedback coming back from their coaches and from our players was like, they're ready. They're ready. And where some other highly touted and maybe respected recruits came in who maybe weren't coached the way we coach our guys or hadn't faced the adversity that our league gives you on a weekly basis. Our guys have proven to be ready for it. The coaches come back and, you know, obviously we play 1-3-1 a lot, and they come back going, man, they're better at man-to-man defense than I thought they would be. You know, and we work on it every day because, again, we want to make sure that not only do our guys get to achieve those goals of playing at the next level, but more importantly, they can survive and thrive there, not get that opportunity and then get passed by.
Max is going to be free throw line extended. We've got Duncan.
We're going 3v2, and Stefan, you're going to meet him at the block. Okay? So, Jackson's going to give us a read. He is going to read dunker or wing. You've got to make the pass. Let's take a look at this.
So, could you explain like the journey? Like, I know it's a long journey that you guys won the state championship, but like the journey and the process of like how you guys won it and eventually got there.
Yeah, no, and I remind athletes, and not just our athletes, but in other sports, like it was tough. Like you think like, oh, you lost one game, you won a championship, you had all of these great players. Like, they were all battles. I would say all of about 4 games were still close with about 8 minutes to go. So I think, one thing about that journey was just, it was difficult. An early loss to Kaukauna really helped us. That loss, I think, let us know our deficiencies. What made that a championship caliber team is they attacked those deficiencies instead of running from them. I think that, we learned that leadership was going to be more important than X's and O's. I look at our tournament in the WBY. About halfway through the year, we played Brookfield Central. We were 1, they were 2 in state. And some of the things we had to change on the fly at halftime that we were able to do and be able to beat a good team, I think validated 2 things. Obviously, our ranking and where we saw ourselves and what was possible, but secondly, that we didn't have a set definition of who we were and that we could adjust based off of what the time and score needed. And then once you got to the tournament, we had a couple quote-unquote easier games at home. Our 2 sectional games were battles. We had to beat a Wausau team that was shooting the lights out of the place in the sectional semi. When we got to the final, it was the exact same scenario, team and location of where these guys got bumped out the year prior. So it was Stevens Point at Marshfield as that group that ties senior group as juniors. We were number 1 undefeated, walked in and got just blitzed by Stevens Point. And so we were in that exact same scenario, that exact same pit in your stomach came the minute you walked in that place because you remembered how you felt when you left. And our guys being able to overcome that mental hurdle and getting to state. Then once you get to state, you get, Sussex Hamilton and Patrick Baldwin Jr., who got hot in the second half, and we had to hold on to get to the championship. And then you've got Brookfield East, who beats the favorite Sun Prairie in overtime, so we very much expected it to play Sun Prairie, who was number 2 in state at the time. Brook East beats them in a overtime thriller, and then we have to, what we had been gearing for that week and the pressure of Sun Prairie, we had to be like, all right, here comes this new look. And just, again, those shoot-around moments, those moments in the van, in the hotel, and then obviously the victory, and then being able to go back to a hotel lobby with our fans and our family and share it with them. A lot more highs and lows than I think people would expect along that journey. Yeah, and that group, for sure came back hungry and had a great offseason after the disappointment. And I just remember our captains saying, like, our goal is the gold ball and we're not hiding from it. And I remember having that conversation preseason, like, listen, like that's lofty and I don't know if we want to put more pressure than we need, but to a man they all said yes. And so our motto became championships are won daily, not on a day. And that was kind of fun to remind them about in pregame of that championship game of we've had 4 months to get us to this point. Yeah. Nothing else really needs to be done besides go out and execute.
Put every good shot in. Put it in. Good. Hit it tight, hit it tight. 1-3. 1-3. Yeah, you're on this side. Left. 1-2-5. 1-2-5.
Back to Jay. For three.
Coaches right now, pickups, if you wanted to, we could go 1-2 with the baseline drive and let the two trigger kickouts and layups. To the team and what we've got to be, right? And obviously this week we got to get ourselves into, we're in okay shape, we got to get ourselves into elite shape. And Saturday for sure we'll test this because you got a state-ranked Marshfield team, and remember Sheboygan North from the summer, they want to run just the way we want to run. So keep taking care of your body, hydrate, stretch. Your body's not used to this. I don't care where you're coming from what sport to what you were doing. This is just a different level of work. God dang, I love it.
Great work today. Every day this week, girls, keep coming hard. Family on three. 1, 2, 3, man. There we go.
How much of an impact has he had for you in the recruiting process? Has he had any at all? Or?
Yeah, so me and Tyrese have known each other since we've been like, I was like this tall and he was in high school. So, I always looked up to him because he was the best player when I was watching North. I always wanted to go to his games and stuff. And he knew my brother, so he knew who I was. So we were really close back then. So and he texted me about the recruitment. Again, he told me great things about Iowa State, but he didn't force me or he didn't peer pressure me into a situation where I didn't want it. He just told me what I needed to look into for a school, how I needed to approach coaches, and he just gave me insight on, the process in general. So I'm just grateful for him because that helped me a lot, just looking into, you know, what pros and cons each program has, just how they're recruiting me, and you know, that was the biggest thing he helped me with in recruiting, was just how to approach coaches and figuring out, you know, what's the best fit for me.
So what was going through your head when you signed your letter of intent?
So I prepared. Like when I learned that the day I had my letter of intent was like 2 days before, so it was that Sunday, and I didn't know how. Like my school didn't teach cursive for me, so like I had to figure out my signature in a matter of 3 days. So like I went to my old English teachers, my current English teachers, and just asked for whatever help I could get. And so I was a little nervous about it, but like once I got in to sign a day and seeing the people I knew, like it was just like all the butterflies went away. But you know, I had to learn my full name in cursive in 3 days, which is a struggle, because I mean the X to the Z was the problem, but like everything else was fine. But just figuring out what my signature was going to be was, you know, the biggest thing for me.
But based off of summer, fall, and this first week, kind of what we as a staff have seen. So Jax, Dalt, John, Fawn, Zay. Ty will be subbing for Jackson 1-to-1, Max for Dalton. Owen's got John and Stefan. Any of y'all can get Zay. Okay, our goal is to get you 2 breaks per half. And again, there is no sixth man. So whoever fatigues out, fouls, whatever, that's who's going in. So just so nobody's reading into, well, what the heck, why is he ahead of me? This is where it's at right now. Whoever's tired or we need to get a sub in, that's how that goes, just so you understand our mindset. All right, as always, race-based joy. We want to play with pace. Sheboygan North's going to play right with us. They want to go just as fast as we do, which means that's great. Kick the ball up and let's move that ball when we can. Get rim runners, but that also means we got to hustle our tail back on defense. They want to do the same thing we do. Put pressure on you from the get-go, made or miss. So we have to get our guards back, and nobody hangs around after rebounds. Once they've got it, we're out. Right now, with that starting group, Jackson's getting back. Everybody else rebounds. Ty and Max, you 3 are always getting back. Everybody else, your job is to rebound on both ends. All right, don't get caught watching. All right, spacing. We want 1 action at a time. Right, just relax and let it all happen. Balance the court in transition. Try not to get 3 people running up one side. If you notice it, kick somebody through along the baseline. The other part of space is our own head space. All right, be mindful of what you are thinking about. Be mindful of where your mind is at. Bonus, be mindful of your teammates' head space and who needs you. Who needs you to pump them up. All right, and then joy. I get it. This doesn't make some people happy. It's life, okay? It's about us. So find joy in others. Find joy in the game. And find the good even when it's bad. Right? Great read, missed shot. Hey, great read. Right? Find the good. Find the good in mistakes that, yeah, that's me, I'll be better. Good. We evolve, okay? But we've got to find the joy and find the good in things we do. It's too easy to dwell on negatives, for me and for our team. We don't need that kind of stuff. All right? Everything else, it's a work in progress, as always. But if we can have race, space, and joy, we'll be just fine. Do you guys have any questions about anything? All right. If your name's not up on here, be ready. Be ready. All right? At any point in time, don't get ready, be ready. Opportunities will exist, and you go get it and attack it. All right, here we go, fellas.
Let's go, come on. Work, fellas, work. Hey, you got it. Energy out of the game. Energy on 3. 1, 2, 3, energy. Baseline stay. JC. 50 clear. Yep, I'm here. 50 clear.
now we're victims. Right now we are undisciplined. Why are they scoring on us? Because we leave our feet on every little thing. Why? Because we're undisciplined. We're just going to run around and play hard. I said this week, if we only play hard, we're not going where we want to be. It's got to be hard and disciplined. It's got to be hard and together. It's got to be hard and talk. The only people talking is this bench. Nobody's talking out there. Captains lead. Lead with your voice. We need your voice. It's that simple. They're good. Stop hoping that we're just running around and that's going to make a difference. You got to make stops. You got to come up with. Right now, it's about right here and here and here. Put it together. Let's go. Finish on 3.
1, 2, 3, finish.
First and foremost, I just absolutely love you guys. I love being able to coach a group that can compete, that can take some hard coaching, that can handle adversity and come back. Not perfect, we're never good at it, all right? But I absolutely love that there's not a single person on this team that I can't say what I need to say to. I don't know if it's always been that way in my 26 years. And that's not easy. And that's a testament to you guys. And it's hard truths at times. The other thing I absolutely love about you is that it is a different group finishing each half, but our bench is louder than loud. So I'm not watching. I mean, when we watch the scrimmage, I'll get to see our bench, but it appears to me no one's sitting there moping around. That, oh man, why did I finish in the Sheboygan North game, but I didn't finish in this game? That's what it takes. All right? And yes, it's maddening. And yes, I know you all want to be out there. And yes, in different scenarios, you will be. I love that part about us. I feel bad for your parents. You all don't listen very well. The amount of guys who don't know what we're in, when I hear it, and I know our bench is echoing it, and maybe we're not doing the greatest job on the court, but I also think we're not listening. And I think it goes back to when we talk about race space and joy, and I talked about head space. Sometimes that internal conversation might be a little louder than the external, and that we have to just key in on. Okay, we got to seek to hear. And we've talked about this with past teams, so I apologize for those who've been around. You got to listen with your eyes also. We have hand signals, but I also think if my eyes are up looking, I can read lips. Now, it wasn't that loud in there. It was scrimmage. All right? We bring a level of intensity. We know that. But we've got to listen with our eyes also. And I don't know if that's necessarily going on in how we miss things. And we're going to miss things. Like, I'm not mad at you that we didn't know, right? I'm not mad at you that we didn't hear pinch called in the first game, right? But I will say this. Those are things that I think people hold on to, and then the next time when it comes down to me picking 5 guys who are going to do what we're supposed to do, like, those kind of things add up in the good and in the bad. One mistake, one day, no big deal, right? But if it continues, right, that's something, at least I'm just being super honest, in the back of my head, that's something that kind of sticks. And it doesn't mean it's the only thing I think about at the end, but it's a factor. So we will keep working on echoing calls better. We'll keep working on listening with our ears and our eyes, and we'll keep working on leading each other, right? Because it would be great for everybody to be taking myself and somebody else along for the ride, all right? But most importantly, fellas, harder than hell of you. It's a long first week for everybody, but I think we probably go at it a little harder than most.
All right, fellas. Stay healthy, stay rested. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3, family.
I would say right now we're still guessing machines versus reading machines when we're going to the rim. We predetermine on fast breaks who I'm with, what I want to do. The defense determines that, and we've got to get better with that. Cal, stay under this basket, your defense. 1, 0 for 1, 0 for 1. Read it, John. 0 for 2, should have been you. 0 for 3. 0 for 4. All right, Zay, stay down here. There you go, Jackson. 1 for 1.
She wanted to do it afterwards because we don't have time to
Just 1 for 1. Just keep communicating that. No Fred today, so you're gonna hopefully. Yep. 1 for 3. 1 for 4. 1 for 5. So right now, we are 1 for 10. We are 1 for 10. Why? Because none of you, the minute you get under the three-point line, read this defense. You've already determined what you're going to do. Some of us already determined I'm passing to him, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to pass to him. You got to remember, this is full court. There are people coming back. So if you're going to sit there and pass and get cute with it, like we did at the end, that's going to get blocked by the recovering defender. Chest, shoulder, that's all it is. But yet nobody has made that read. Maybe 3 people have made that read, and it's why we're 1 for 10. Ready, go! There you go, Dev. Good read, Dev. Good read. Good read. Good reads. Good read, Dev. Good read, Dev. Nice, Dalt. Nice, Dalt. All right, remember, I say go. 2 guys come in, give it to you, still get 1 pass. Now defensively, you just play. Okay, you don't have to touch anything. Ready, go. Here we go. 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 Foul, count it. Go. Go. Foul, count it. Go. Your hands came down. Charge, no good. Go. Foul, count it. Go. Go. Nice, Ty, nice. Go. Go. Foul, count it. Stay vertical. Hey, all Saturday long, you guys are hacks. Stay vertical. Go. No good, no good. Or here and there's contact. If you break verticality, it's an automatic foul in the ref's mind. Does not matter if you get all ball. You've got to keep your biceps to your ears. The minute there's contact, it's got to stay here. You come here, they're calling it a foul. They've been doing it for 20 years. Go. 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 Foul, count it. Go. Go. Foul, count it. Go. 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 Nice pass. Go. 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 Back out. Go. 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 Foul, count it. Go. Foul, count it. Go. Foul, count it. Go. Make the pass. Who wins? White wins. I'd say the biggest disappointment of Saturday was our amount of fouling. All right, if this was a real game, there were many of us who would not have been able to play the minutes you played. And that would have really have hurt us. So we can sit there and talk about score and who won what half. You do that next Tuesday, you're going to probably lose. It's just that simple. The way Manitowoc shoots it, they're going to shoot 95% from the free throw line. They got a kid coming back who is in the three-point contest at the state tournament. If we're going to be undisciplined, it's not going to go real well for us. There's going to be a lot of guys sitting next to me with their heads down, and we won't be able to play the way we need to play. We have to play fast without fouling. We have to play fast while staying disciplined. And we've got to play fast while thinking. The amount of times we didn't hear what set it was, I rewatched it. You knew the set, you just didn't execute in the speed of the game. And for a lot of us, that's a problem. The other thing is win stats. I kind of take for granted probably the amount of guys who've been around and it's what we do, but understand that's our high value is win stats. And you get positive points for defensive rebounds, steals, deflections, charges. You get minus points for turnovers. You do not get points for offensive rebounds because that's not equal opportunity. Only certain guys get to go offensive rebound. Some guys have to get back. So it's only defensive rebounds. That's where it comes in when you hear us announce win stats. Those where those numbers come up. And that's the important part of winning. That's why they're called win stats. All right? Scoring is not where it's at. It's keeping them from scoring. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, don't go above the head. Stay down here. Stay down here. 1, 2, 3. Good talk. 4, 5, 6. Stay ahead now. Stay ahead. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, Black. Tylen, great patience over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One point Black. Ball. 1 point Black. 1 point Gold. Here. Charge. 2 points White. Gold. 1 pass. Charge. 2 points Black. 2 points White. 1 pass. Two passes. Charge. 2 points White. Here. 1 point Gold. 1 point Black. 1. Charge! 2 points Black. Your face. Charge! 2 points Gold. 2 passes. Charge! 2 points White. 1, 2. 1 point Black. What's our final? Black wins? Black wins. Fairly pleased with where we were at with it. Got to just keep moving and working day in, day out. So right now we're going to go 4 on 5. So my guy Byron is going to be in at the elbow. All right, so Byron, you know the elbow? So whatever side the ball's on, that's the elbow you're on. All right? Bonus point if you get Byron to catch it, okay? So if you can hit him with it and he catches it, bonus point. All right? Other than that, we are 2 high, 2 in the corner. Opposite wing can cut block when the ball's away from you. We're trying to get a deflection or complete 10 passes right now. Let's go White on D, Black on O, Gold coming in. We are trying to score now. All right, 1 point for a basket, 2 points for a for an offensive board, 1 point for a stop, 2 for a steal, 3 for a charge. We're playing a game to 10. Black stays on offense the whole time. All right, here we go. I'll help you. Tag up. 2 points Black. Rise up, rise up. 1 more Black, 3-0 Black. Come on, more heat, more heat, more heat. Keep moving, Keep moving. One black. Bother that ball. Come on, get here. We can get those, Come on, up, Jackson, up. Good, dog, good. That's Jaquan. Come on, Jay. One black. Keep finding ways, White. This game is about toughness. Game is about sticking with it. Stick with it. You can stay alley if you want. Good. Ah, Johnny, stay in. 2 points, White. Out of bounds. One White. Out of bounds. 8-3. Good. Bother it. Read it. Yes. Good, Jaquan. Good. Stay with him, Jay. Jay, stay with him. 2 points, black. Yeah, you don't leave the ball ever. You never leave the ball. Come on, heat. Read it, tie. Hey, 2 black. Atta baby, tied. That's the way we read it. Whoa. Bother it, Dev. One White. Here we go. Come on, black. Keep coming back. That's still Dev. Oh, we got to see that. Good, Max. Good. Get that, Dev. That's the one. Good, Max. Good. Rebound. Tag. Yeah, Max. One black. Good, Max. Here we go. Get another stop. Rebound. All right, keep moving, black. I like it. Tip them. Tips. Good, Fawn. Rebound. 2 White. Whoa. Come on, keep moving. Oh, hell of a pass. Adult, that's crafty. 8-7 black. More heat. Bother it. Read it down. Here we go, move. Good, Fawn. Good, Fawn. Come up with it. There it is. 2 black, winner. Free throws. It's the way to move, fellas. Right to bare arms. All right. Byron, I'm going to want 5 minutes. We're going to score at 2s and 3s, okay? We are going to do our jailbreak, all right? For those, I don't know who and when we've done this with, but it's 5-on-5. All right, jailbreak is whoever gets the balls on offense. Okay? So what we're working on is transition offense and defense. So White, give me 5, black, give me 5. Here's what I need. White is going this way. Black is going this way. I need 2 whites, 2 blacks with your back to the ball. Whoever comes up with the ball, you're on offense. It's a jailbreak. We take off and it's chaos. We have to talk.
All right, I got the critter. I got critter.
It's good communication. We will take possession, then done. Black ball. Rub. All right, hope. Now we reset down here. All right, here we go. All right, ready? Talk, talk. Go, jailbreak, go, run. Head, rim run, rim run. Good, Fawn. 2 white.
Take Jackson. Go, take that.
Get the ball.
Rub. Talk, talk. Go with him, go with him, go with him, run. Yes, Fawn, yes, Fawn. Good, good. There we go, 2 white. Don't be cheating. Don't be cheating.
What are you tipping?
By yourself.
Next play, next play. Foul. Black, here we go. Here we go. Good, Jackson. Run, kick up. Good run, Fawn. We missed you. There, hey. Here we go. No. Who was it? If it works. Let's go. There you go, Brett. Oh, good slip. Get each other open. Good slip. Patience. Next, screen. All right.
What you want? The box order. Family on three. 1, 2, 3, family. Touch it. Happy as hell. I got first name.
Jack, you shoot free throw.
All right. My way.
So how long have you known Zay, and when did you start coaching him?
Yeah, so I've known Zay since he's been a little one coming to our camps. I actually got to coach him with his 4th grade team because at that point I was an assistant, having my son be a year younger, and that group at the time didn't have enough to make a full team, so we had some 3rd graders playing with him. So yeah, I got to start coaching him in youth, and you could tell from the get-go that first and foremost he wants to win, and that's special. I think there are a lot of people who want to win but aren't willing to put the time in. I think there are a lot of people who are disappointed when they lose, but it leaves them quickly. That's not with Zay. He wants to win and is willing to do what it takes to win, and it reminds me of when his sophomore year we lost in sectionals.
I remember.
And he sends me a picture of us, like his 4th grade year. And it was a team picture. I think we probably won some little tournament. But his message was just, like, journey doesn't stop, appreciate you, more to do, And I think that's been a cool connection I've had with him, is to be able to coach him at such a young level and now at this level, and just have that long-standing relationship with him.
So I guess to add on to that, what do you think his impact has meant to the program and the community?
Yeah, no, for sure. You start to see this just, people want to come in and see what he's about. Obviously, he inspires a lot of our youth players right now, just like our players who inspired him and those players who inspired them. Like Tyrese still talks about the 2009 team that went to state but didn't win it, and he said when he was in, I think, 4th or 5th grade, we're gonna win it, right? Like, and then Zay grows up watching Ty, and now we've got a lot of kids growing up watching Zay saying that's me, I wanna be him. So, you know, there's definitely on multi-generational levels, you know, like even our alumni who reach out, who keep in touch and watch our games, and, you know, they're like, this kid is like, he's fun to watch, coach, he works hard, he's one of us. So, you know, I think he just, like a lot of our players, but obviously with the attention he gets, he connects generations of our program. And, you know, and at times that's a lot to bear, like, because ultimately that's not what he got into this game to do. He got in because he loves the hoop, but he understands his position and does not run away from it. And that's another piece that all of us can learn from is, you know, sometimes you're put into situations that you didn't ask for, but, you know, be ready to own that spot, and he has done that.
Oh my gosh. It's Barbecue. Who's barbecue?
It's barbecue.
It's me. No. It's me. Always
Okay, hold on. All right, so this is how we're going to start. For those who've been around, it may not be how we end, and it may be how you start and how you end, but now what happens in the middle. We are playing 3 8-minute quarters. All right, the idea is with 6 guys each. Obviously, I don't want to wear us out, but I do think we're in good enough shape to do it. It'll be a regular game. JC, white is on the home back your ball away.
All right, yeah, let's go. No, me and you are first. Davis. Ow! So are we coming back this way? Wait, why are we all running at the same time?
Yeah, wait, you guys are, why don't black go?
We're circling.
Let's bring black on. We're on the flower bench. Wait, let's do it. Should we go out there?
We gotta go through the hallway.
Number 3, a 6'3" senior forward. He points us in the right direction. When he talks, we stand at attention. Captain Devin Garland. Up next, a 6'7" forward. His golf score is low, but his 3-point percentage is high. Number 0, Owen Light the Beam Weber. Up next, the 6'2" junior guard. Whether it's big bucks or big threes, he does not miss. Number 11, Dalton the Deer Hunter Clark. A 6'1" junior guard. When he's in his bag, he'll have you spinning like a top. Number 24, Tylen Twister Lister. Lastly, a 6'7" senior forward. He cooks more than your grandma on Thanksgiving. Number 2, Xzavion can't miss Mitchell. Your white jersey Spartans. Coming up first, a 6'7" senior forward. His name is hard to pronounce, but he is harder to guard. Number 33, Stefan Stepback Stoylovich. Up next, a 6' junior guard. He moves the ball around like a beach ball at a Dave Matthews Band concert. Number 12, Action Jackson Anderson. Up next, a 6'1" senior forward. If we could harness this kid's energy, we could quit fossil fuels forever. Number 15, J. Cole Coleman. Up next, a 6'1" junior guard. He's a renegade shooting guard, getting buckets all across the wasteland. Number 20, Mad Max Roar. Lastly, number 35, a 6'6" junior forward. Callum, let it fly, Larson Heschel. Action Jackson for 3.
Money ball.
Jackson Anderson, why not? Another three-pointer. Xzavion Mitchell said, not in my house. Kyle Nixon goes, Xzavion Mitchell for two, right down Main Street. Sometimes you miss those 15-point baskets. That's on us. Dalton Anderson. Stefan Sorovic for three. And that's all Spartans. Tuesday at home against Manitowoc, or Friday at home against Akana. Both of those games start at 7:15. But if you want, you can show up a little bit earlier, around 5:50 or 6, and catch the game.
No, I just not. I'm celebrating good and bad. Bro, John, at least you already celebrated the good. Wait, when did you have him switch teams? I didn't even notice. What's it? You had Johnny switch teams?
Yeah. That's what made the difference. I was supposed to switching teams after the second. Yeah, then White made another run, and I was like, there, we're good. You know, fellas, think they're good things that we get out of these kind of situations, just again seeing, you know, how people play together. I think that obviously we saw a lot of zone tonight. We like to play zone, but I also think that we're going to see a lot of zone to try and slow us down, and that's just fine. But you know, we've got to keep having that, and I would say overall, I thought we were too slow getting into offense. Zone or no zone, we can still attack them. And I get in a 1-3-1 that's a little unsettling, but when you let it set up, it's really unsettling. So we've got to push and attack against a zone or a man, because that's where mismatches start to happen. Thought we were too quiet on both ends. White, when you were running action at the beginning of the game, we were getting great looks. And guys are not switching eights. We're not getting through screens, right? The zone kind of made us slow down, and we weren't moving as much. Still want to move. It's Boston zone. You know, Black, I think the same thing. We were quiet, and we weren't defending very well. And then we started to talk a little bit in that second quarter, and things changed. So our voice still is what's going to drive our success. There are guys who I didn't think played as well as they did at the scrimmage, and I think there were guys who didn't play as well at the scrimmage who played well today, and that's the beauty of this team. We are so interchangeable. We are so deep, and we have so many different parts that I have no fear about who's going to show up each night. We'll have enough, and most of the time it's going to probably be too many guys and not enough time. And that's just the hand we're dealt, but I'd rather have it that than playing 6 guys trying to figure out who can rest somebody and not having anyone else to put in. So, enjoy Thanksgiving. Don't eat too much. Friday, we have nothing. And then Saturday morning, we have our media day. Right now, it's 10. Emil is coming in to do that. He's coming in today, so I haven't heard back from him yet. If 10 works, Emil, he's Tyrese's photographer. So he's going to come in, he's bringing in his equipment and wants to kind of set you guys up right. So we'll have, we'll wash these jerseys for you. We've got the other ones ready for you. If we want green, we can do green also. Any questions for you guys? All right, good work, guys.
At the end of the day, we're family. Family on three. 1, 2, 3, family.
But for the most part,
Yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic. Obviously, being a little banged up from fall, makes us realize we're human. And I really like our depth. I like how interchangeable we are, so I think that we can play any style that is needed. I know that when sickness and injury comes up, as it does throughout the season, that the next man up is more than ready. And I think the biggest thing that we'll have to do, and it's as a coaching staff, we have to just really be on top of our communication, is there are not enough minutes to go around for guys who deserve it. And it's going to change night in, night out, day in, day out. And just keeping guys not guessing, being as transparent as we can be, yet let them know that nothing is set in stone. Because when we compete, we push each other. When we push each other, we excel. But when we start to splinter because of jealousies or because of feeling I'm treated unfairly, that's when things can start to come apart. And this group, they like each other, they enjoy each other, and we've just got to keep, that focus there and not see each other as much as we compete for some moments and minutes, that we're teammates and we're not opponents.
What's the message you want to give to the senior class?
Yeah, this is their legacy, right? This is the gift they leave our program. And again, it's not records. Yes, success tends to make people and teams remembered a little bit more than others, but that concept, and I talked with them already about all eyes are on you. And what I mean by that is our freshmen are watching them. If you make it through our program for 4 years, it's not easy, right? You look at our youth program and the guys who've been on our youth teams and who's still here, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's long seasons. It's a lot of time and commitment that you have to put in to be able to play and practice at the level we want to be at. And then there's a lot of adversity coming in the world of it doesn't always work out the way you expected it to for playing time and stats and that. So they've already continued and held a very proud tradition that's been in this program for 30 plus years. But more importantly, this is their time to put their personal stamp on this, and everybody else will continue what the ground they're laying right now in our program.
Game day tomorrow. We don't have our travel stuff in from Puma yet, so you just wear your black Puma top and bottom. And they're comfy too. Yep. 6 p.m. I need you up over there for the start of the JV game. Their JVs will run a lot of the stuff their varsity does. So pay attention, and again, our job is to get locked in so we can impose our will. That's got to be the focus from the get-go. So whatever that takes out of you, make sure. So again, to me, I'm old, but I've
still think all the stuff that happens on your phone that happens in 5 to 10 second hits may not be the best thing for you right before we're trying to lock into a game. But at the same point, don't start listening to classical music if you've never done it before. You won't appreciate it. It's good. Spud's got a playlist if you want something. Same questions.
So you asked
Alright,
if I want to listen to classical music.
Get rest. No taking off tomorrow. Get rest. Eat healthy tonight. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3, family.
Wait, Dave, you gotta be next.
I don't remember what we did last week.
Nah, it was this. You can just do that.
Hey, you can always pull up a video from last
That's
week.
tough, yeah.
Wait, I thought it was this one. You went like this.
Wait, what about bench press? What about bench press? What about bench press?
Or no. No, yeah. It was boom, 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 boom.
Wait, but I know. Is that what it was?
Or no, it was this. Yes. So it was 1, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, and then you walk down. Yeah.
Zay, you know a crown?
I got you. You don't even know it yet. Wait. Where is it? All right.
Let me see how it looks.
Hey, Zay, I'll make it. Oh, wait. Everything's one motion. You're doing everything in different motions. I didn't. So that's why we're
What are you looking forward to this season, and how do you feel about this season?
I think just playing with my brothers. Obviously, we have a deep senior class this year. We have 6 seniors, and just figuring out again how to get over the hump, how to win down the stretch. And then honestly, I'm not really worried about the regular season or the FBA championships this year. I'm just trying to make it far in the playoff, make a deep playoff run, and that's I'm the most excited about because we have a lot of experience and we have a deep roster. Obviously, we have some injuries. We'll get some dudes back, but just being with, my brothers and playing with, this team and this squad, and hopefully making a far run in the playoffs this year.
All right, fellas. Tonight's journey starts right now. So get locked in and digest what's happening. Because I'll tell you this, I don't like pulling guys out for mistakes, but if we are going to sit there and stare at a guy while he shoots a 3 in our face, that is the quickest way to get yourself to the bench. 0, 11 points a game, 34% three-point shooter. He's shooting the ball if he's open. All right, Johnny, when we go to man, you would be on him. We're starting in 3. 1 Kushi, 5'11", 14 points a game, 60% three-point shooter. Okay? It's going up unless we make it difficult for him not to. And I would say with both of these guys, run them off the line, and if they've got to go and finish, they're going to probably do a mid-range elbow pull-up, then they are going to go all the way to the rim. So if you get beat, you got to pursue. Steinbecker, 6'3", 19 points a game. He loves to drive. Loves to drive baseline. He's not super clever, but he's very athletic. And we've got to take charges on him. He will shoot the 3 also. In those clips I showed you yesterday, he caught and shot one coming off of a pin down off of an 11. Zay, you got him. Danielson, Dalt, 6'6", big kid. He is a rebounder. We got to keep him off the boards. I don't know how well of he can shoot the ball, but again, I think if we've got our hand there, he's probably not shouldn't beat us off the dribble too badly in the three-point line. But again, we got to tag him. We can't run when that shot goes up. We cannot run away from him because he's going to make his living on the boards. And then Bender, Stefan, you'll have him 6'6". He is a shooter. 2/3 of his shots are threes. He's an energy guy. He's an energy guy. He's an energy guy. These are the guys that are going to get them going. If we allow them to shoot it, if we allow them to get going, if we allow them to get in our heads, that's what they feed off of. And we cannot give them any of that. That energy's for us. But we can impose our will on these guys and take that confidence and take that energy right out of them from the beginning. And then Vulture, I don't know if he's playing or not. He's their best player. Returning leading scorer, went to the state three-point contest, 48% three-point shooter last year, and high volume. He's another one that we cannot give looks to. He's one that is, if he's in that gray area in the 3 zone, bottom guy, you're flying at him. We're making him have to put it down, and middle guy, you've got to get yourself into that block, and we'll play from there. Keys, impose your will. That's got to be us this year. No matter what, impose your will from the get-go. There are no slow starts anymore. Keep improving. We're not going to be perfect. We don't need to be perfect. But we need to be better than we were yesterday. And we've done that. We've taken steps forward. Communication's a big step forward. Communicate with your voice. We talked about from our scrimmage with your eyes, so we can hear and read lips, and with your ears. Be listening for what's being called. Don't wait for someone to call your name and tell you. Finish plays, finish halves, finish people off when you've got them down. That's imposing your will. And then last thing is joy. There are going to be mistakes out there. All right? Find the good in it. Bring joy to others, and it's amazing what the basketball gods will bring back to you. Any questions?
Yes, sir. We're going to work on 3. 1, 2, 3, work.
Hey God, I want to thank you for bringing us together as a family and as a group. I thank you for another day, an amazing day, for waking us up this morning and just having another opportunity to play the beautiful game that you made for us. I want to pray that we play hard, and that we play together, and we all stay healthy and safe. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen.
For example, their new approach has been attacking through the middle. And we got a charge out of it. Number 2 hit a couple. He's a little more clever than I probably gave him credit for. But all they're doing is they've got the ball here, they move it around a little bit. He's cutting right here, and they're just bounce passing that thing in. Fine, you're right where you're supposed to be, but you're a statue. You're like this. And he bounces it right past him. 3 times he's done it. 1 time I get it. But then the next time, read his eyes. You know, Spud was right. If there's ever going to be a team that we can work on reading eyes, it's these guys. They stare down where they're going. But we all of a sudden thought it was going to be real easy. Discipline on offense. Like, yes, we're getting the wide open shots off of 1 pass, 2 passes. It's a good one, but we can get great ones. We can get great ones. We run a play set, and our best player, who everybody wants to stop, gets a wide open layup. Why? Because we actually know how to execute that play set. That first 3 minutes is just like the first 3 minutes of the first half. Impose your will. Let them pack up early. But if we're going to be lazy, if we're going to foul, if we're going to give them shots, then we're in a dogfight. This team right now has not been able to get cocky. Don't let it happen. Take their fight out of them, rip it out of them, and finish. That was our last key. Finish. Finish them off, fellas.
Win the second. Let's go.
Finish on 3.
1, 2, 3, finish.
We're never going to be perfect, and we're going to have those lulls and those moments. We're working towards March where we don't. It's the beginning of the season. There's plenty for us to work on. But it's a lot easier to do that and have those lulls than have a 26-point lead go down to 18 and have an 8 lead go down to a tie. Do you know what I'm saying? Like when they made those 2 runs in the first and second half, we had imposed our will that they feel good about themselves and they look back up and it's still double digits. It's still 16. It's 18, right? That's still pretty damn defeating. And they have to just do it that much more. So by coming out and doing what we did, you made your job easier. And there's plenty of stuff for us to get better at. All right, I thought second half much better in the world of not fouling. I thought second half we were much better in moving the ball and getting to spots, all right, and breaking them down. Thought at the end there we could have probably been a better KYP team. We weren't helping. 2 was going to go cook. 0 was trying to cook. 1 was going to take shots. The rest of the guys were just out there to get cardio. If you're guarding the guys who are getting cardio, you can help a lot more. We also don't know that team as well as we do our conference. So as we get down the road, I'll do a better job of scouting so we'll know more of that kind of stuff. But most importantly, job 1 was to impose our will. We did. Now we got to do it again on Friday.
Family on 3. 1, 2, 3, family.